Oh, there we go.
All right. Are we rolling?
Short and sweet.
All right, folks. I think we're rolling. This is Cameron. I'm your host tonight, along with my co-host Ryder Cooley and her pal Hazel there. I'm coming to you live from Club Helsinki Open Mic Lagoon and Resort old musician club. Yeah. And Ryder's coming to you from a undisclosed location in Greene County, New York. And our buddy Randall Martin is mixing this affair on the fly, as they say, in Hudson, New York. And we're going to see how it goes. I ask everyone to bear with us. This is our first time in virtual land. It probably will not be seamless. It might be. But I'm going to go ahead and get kicked off here and welcome everybody. Like I said, I'm one of the proprietors of Club Helsinki, along with my partners, Deb McDowell and Mark Schaffler, who I think are tuning in. And we are going to kick off with a little tune put together by some open mic elves a couple years ago. And the audio is featuring the great Joey Ephart from the Woodstock area, Woodstock-Saugerties area. This was early on in Club Helsinki Hudson days. This was in our Monday night series, which was produced by Gary McKeever. I'd like to give him a shout out, for that was one of our first series, weekly, monthly type series, Monday nights sessions. And Joey Ephart and some friends came up and played, and they did this great song, which I absolutely love, called America Needs a Miracle, and boy, if it ain't true. And so we put some open mic imagery to this, and here you go. It's our first effort for the night. Enjoy, everybody.
I see you, you see me, we both see through, but what are we gonna do? Thought my life would never change, but I changed my mind, I got to rearrange. We got our feelings high, got our bellies full. Lord above me, I can't imagine what he said. Love, come under fire. Lord above, I can't imagine what. Oh, we got our feelings high, got our feelings low. America, we need a miracle in America. America, no, America.
right. So again, thanks to Joey Ephart for the music, America Needs a Miracle, and that slideshow. I've always loved that. That's been up on Facebook and stuff. And how's everyone doing out there? Weird world. The reality seems to have fundamentally shifted within the last 3 weeks. Here we are in virtual land.
Well, hopefully everybody's writing a lot of songs. I know I have been.
I've been on the beach a lot.
Oh, you've been on the beach?
On the beach here in Hillsdale, yeah.
Oh, gosh. I didn't know there was a beach in Hillsdale.
I didn't either until I started getting hip to this webcasting stuff. I found that there's an amazing amount of stuff I can do out there. I can even, let me see, I mean, I guess most of you know this, but I can jump out into outer space if I want to, but I don't. I want
You don't?
No, I'm gonna stick with the Club Helsinki Lagoon and
Okay.
Musicians Retreat.
You seem like an outer space kind of guy, Cameron.
That's funny. I was going to say the same about you, Ryder.
Thanks.
All right. So coming up next, we're going to do this is a bona fide open mic hero. He's been playing every night with us since the beginning of time. His name is Rick Warren. He usually closes the show. And this is a piece of his called Running with Scissors. Enjoy. Very nice. Boy, the future's so bright down here on Open Mic Beach that I got to wear my shades. That was our friend Rick Warren. And so I am wondering how everyone's doing out there in the weird world, and I want to say send our love all of from Helsinki to all of our employees and all of our musician friends and audience friends, and hope everyone's doing well out there and just odd days.
I have been getting some messages just asking where people can see this open mic, and I guess, you know, if you're seeing it now, you're either seeing it on Facebook or YouTube, but it's in two places. And the YouTube link we have posted on our Facebook page. So whatever your platform preference is, you got 2 options.
Yeah, and I think it's all working relatively seamlessly, which is amazing. Thank you, Randall. Randall Martin is directing this from Hudson. I'm in Hillsdale and Ryder's in Catskill. And yeah, hopefully everyone got the link. And if people have, we would definitely like constructive feedback on if there are things we forgot or that need to be done differently or better. Please, you can send an email to that email address, which is on the event, the Facebook event page, which is
I can also, you got it?
Yep, it's Randy M700 at Yahoo. RANDY
M.
M700.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so coming up next are some friends of ours called the Dust Bowl Fairies. Ryder, maybe you would like to tell about this song, what it's all about.
Yeah, we sent this video into NPR for their Tiny Desk concert. I don't think they liked it, but we hope that you do.
There's no accounting.
It's we were hoping to do it with the whole band, but the quarantine had kicked in before we shot it. So John B. Wooden and I both live in Catskill, so John and I shot it together, and Mike Shoemaker, who does sound at Helsinki, did the sound for it. Fortunately, he is one of our roommates in Catskill fabulously, and Lisa M. Thomas helped us with the video.
Wonderful.
So it's about the extinct gigantic deer, and it's really about species decline, which is oddly a topic that we should maybe all consider right now because we're a species too.
That's right. Everything's getting rather cosmic. All right,
Yeah.
so this is called Deer Gigantus, and it's by the Dust Bowl Fairies, stripped down for quarantine mode. All right, enjoy, everybody.
Dear gigantus, did they hunt you? Did they slay you? Dear gigantus, did they slay you and betray you? Your wrath so huge. Megafauna, did they hunt you? Did they slay you? Megafauna, did they slay you and betray you? Your crown so huge. Your gigantus, your wreck looks so heavy, so heavy. But you carry your burden so proudly, so proudly. And you shed your weapon so tenderly. You were the largest deer whoever was. You were charged with megafauna and your size was your rounding arms, they say. You were blamed by Darwinian claims, a maladapted freak of nature, they say.
nice. Very nice.
Gospel Fairies. This is John B. Wooden and Dandy the Deer.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
have Hazel the Ram behind us, and the rest of the human band could not make it due to the quarantine.
Well, there you have it, folks. Just some Hudson Valley kids doing their thing.
Right.
That's the Dust Bowl Fairies, everybody. And so this all seems to be working pretty good. I wanted to say hi from Club Helsinki Island to Mark and Deb, who I think are tuned in, and my buddy David Grossman, I think, is out in Los Angeles, and Jeff Norman, maybe. Too bad you're not on the beach with me, Jeff. And it's all pretty cool. All right, who do we have next? I guess. Oh yeah. So this next piece was it was sort of like an anonymous submission, and Foggy Otis is an old Club Helsinki open mic hero, and he may be joining us later live. We might be trying a live feed. But the reason I mentioned Foggy Otis is he's ripped out the Bohemian Rhapsody on his ukulele more than once or twice, which is a pretty amazing thing to hear. But this interpretation coming up, I think is also quite original. So I hope everyone enjoys it. This is Bohemian Rhapsody. Highly underrated artist. They're kind of all like this. All right. Wow. Not something you hear every day.
No, that was intense.
That was
That
very
was
all right. Moving right along. This is Charming Disaster by Wishing Well. Submitted us in this today.
excellent. Those are our buddies.
Those are your buddies.
Dust Bowl Fairies buddies.
That's Wolf Fairies. I had no idea. All right. Anyway, here you go. Here it comes, coming at you.
Farewell, wishing well, I said what's on my mind. There's no more to tell, so take another dime. I must be moving on now, the shadows grow long. I never was the superstitious kind.
What is this waking me down in the deep? A voice like a silver coin rings in my sleep. Don't be so hasty, no, don't turn your back. I could deliver you
echoes soft and low. There's no one but me, and I am not alone. Did I wake up in a dream? That's no reflection I see. Swimming in the waters down below.
Begging your pardon, I know what you wish. Let's make a bargain and both benefit.
Did I wake up in a dream? That's no reflection I see. Swimming in the waters down in the wishing well. Done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place, it's been so long. A little push will keep us going. Black hair, skin so fair, eyes are jaded green. Beauty with an emerald stare, so hungry and so sweet. How can I be sure such a slippery creature will keep a fishy promises to me?
Treasures and riches and servants and stilts, powers up and all the world to your will.
How can I be sure such a slippery creature will keep a fishy promises down in the wishing well? All in the water, deep dark cold water, way down in the wishing well. All in the water, deep dark cold water, way down in the wishing well. Done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place,
It's been so long,
a little push will keep us going.
Farewell, wishing well, I leave you with this song. I'm free from the spell that held me for so long. Is it such a wicked thing for one who would be king to grant dominion of this waterfall?
10,000 gods damn you, I was such a fool. Snared by your serpent tongue, trapped in this pool. I swear by the skies that are ringed by these stones, misfortune will find you down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well.
Very nice. I like that. Hey, Ryder, what can you tell us about those folks? Oh, there. Can you hear me now?
Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yes, no? Oh, shucks. A technical glitch. Ryder, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Ah, there.
Technical issues.
All right. So those were, you said those were your pals. Charming Disaster. Where are they from? Who are they?
They live in New York City, Brooklyn, and they toured with Rasputina last fall, and we've played some shows with them.
Ah.
So, yeah, they're
Cool.
lovely people, lovely musicians.
Yeah, real nice sounds. All right, so coming up next is an old friend of Club Helsinki open mic and mine, a woman of many names. She now goes as Cassidy A. Mays, and she comes and plays open mic sometimes. She and I have worked on many things together. And let's see what she's got in store for her. I think she's got a little hello to everybody, and then a little something that she's cooked up. So take it away, Cassidy.
Cameron and Ryder and Randall for putting this together, this series hosted by Helsinki Open Mic, how important it is to me and to all of us that we artists continue to stay connected and to create and hold the light as we all journey through this moment in human history. And I'm so inspired to see what comes of this, and how we evolve out of this and become even better human beings because of the community that we continue to create and the reality we continue to create. So many blessings to everyone, and this is Freedom. We'll be checking in as much as possible.
That's just by being a certain way, by example, creating certain communities that people can like be a part of that change their way of thinking.
We can't afford no more taxes. We have enough. I think we're taxed enough.
Think it, write it, do it.
One thing we were looking for was just a place that seemed to have a lot of people doing cool stuff that didn't have an outlet for them yet, and Catskill seemed like it fit. But I think that exists most places in America. I think there are creative economies that are lying dormant, everywhere in this country.
Hello, my name is Matt Bua. I wanted to welcome you to Be Home, a project in the town of Catskill that I have been working on for the last 13 years with myself and other intuitive builders.
I didn't have any other way to get out of Brooklyn. And I needed to get out of Brooklyn for a lot of reasons, and it's not just about the tour.
I've never felt this way before. I have seen so many islands.
The creative economy is when the art comes in and things start to flourish, and it's a great time. It also brings with it responsibilities, how to keep the community enlightened as it becomes bigger, more successful.
I think there's always those like front runner people who have the dream and like dare to go for it. Like they're willing to cross the line, and I think that definitely sparks the bigger outlets and bigger pools where people are like, yeah, I can do that. I can do whatever and just go for it. So I'm super inspired.
Today I did a lot of stuff. I laughed, I sang, and I danced.
I wrote the song for my little girl when I was first becoming a mom.
You can take a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink. You can take a man to God, but you cannot change the way he thinks. Oh, freedom, yeah, let freedom reign. Oh Lord, let freedom reign. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign.
Very nice. From Cassidy Mays. Cassidy has a lot of very cool work coming up. And creality.com is the crealitation.com is the website. Lots of good work on there. Check it out. Thank you, Cassidy, so much. All right, so we got, how you doing, Ryder? You having fun?
Yeah.
Excellent, cool. I hope everyone else is too. This video is really cool. I love it. This was shot on an iPhone with the regular mic. And this was about 2 months ago. It's myself singing one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite men and artists, Stephen Stills. It's a song about Vietnam pilots and the interesting work they had to find, some of them, when they came back. And I was joined on this by John Wooden on guitar and Gunga Badila on percussion. And I think it came out pretty peachy. I hope you all enjoy it. This is Treetop Flyer by Stephen Stills. Enjoy.
I could be a rambler from the 7 Dial. I don't pay taxes 'cause I never file. I don't do business that don't make me smile. I love my aeroplane 'cause she got style. I'm a treetop flyer. I will fly cargo you may pay to run. These Bush League pilots, they just can't get the job done. You got to fly down into the canyons, never see the sun. There's no such thing as an easy run for a treetop flyer. I'm in high demand. I fly 15 feet off the Rio Grande. I blow the mesquite right up off of the sand. It's seldom seen, especially when I land. I'm a treetop flyer. Born survivor. Over in Vietnam, chasing envy. The government taught me, and they taught me right. Stay down under the tree line, you might be alright. I'm a treetop flyer. Born survivor. My woman, this is gonna be my last. I get the ship down, I tire fast. Some old boy walks up and says, "Hey son, you wanna make some fast cash?" Treetop flyer. Born survivor. My airplane, it's just too hot. I'm a treetop flyer. Born survivor. Usually work alone. Usually work alone.
Pretty amazing, our technology these days. iPhone video. I was very happy with that. So on that sort of subject, I just wanted to mention we have been working on and now have a new Club Helsinki video archive page. It's got some beautiful videos from over many years. If it's not on the Helsinki website as of yet, it will be shortly. It is being shared out on Facebook, individual movies. I know Deb has been sharing individual videos from the years, some just great stuff on there. Aaron Neville and Lucas Nelson, and it goes on and on. Wonderful. A lot of wonderful nights, wonderful times at Helsinki, and it's sort of cosmic that it all came together at this time when we've been forced to close, along with just about everything else in the world. All right, so old open mic pal, hero, who I haven't seen in a long time. His name is Elric Walker. And Elric sent us a little something.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a long time.
I know, and I hope he's watching. I hope he's good and healthy and inside. Ryder says hi. I say, hey, Elric. And here we go. Take it away, Grand Central and Hudson.
This is a song called Why Shoot the Horses Now?
Sometimes a road can get just a little too wide. Feel like you need to get off the beaten path, so you go out for a ride. You're definitely not out looking for trouble, but trouble's out looking for you. Somehow we're halfway across the river. Why shoot the horses now? Well, there ain't no going back, what there never was. Time moves us along and destiny does whatever destiny does. Could have happened to either one of us, darling. There ain't no point in feeling holier than thou. We're halfway across the river. Why shoot the horses now? You can't always tell who someone is in the moment that you meet, but everything reveals its true nature when you turn off the heat. Our love is a living thing. No need to treat it like an idol or a sacred cow. We're halfway across the river. Why shoot the horses now? We could use a little more of the whip, maybe a little less of the spurs. When everything is getting old, that's when something new occurs. Even Jesus said it's vanity to try to make it keep a vow. We're halfway across the river. Why shoot the horses now? In the cold mountains, the sun is beating down. There's bones and dust in the desert. Last train leaving town. 3 crows on a branch, 3 lights on a match. Sometimes you get an itch. It makes no sense for you not to scratch. We can walk through this fire into a brand new day. I never said I was a say, baby, that I did say I'd love you come what may. Nothing has changed in my heart. To me, you'll always be the cat's meow. Well, halfway across the river, why shoot the horses now?
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's a blast from the past. Thanks.
Yep.
That was
Thanks, Alric.
So I guess next time, hopefully we do this, maybe we'll have some kind of a chat feed or something like that so people can, so be a little more interactive that way maybe.
Yeah, that would be nice. People are sending a bunch of messages, so it's good to hear from everybody.
It is good to hear from everybody. And like I said, we would love to hear your thoughts and ideas as we sally forth in this virtual reality, literally. Holy moly.
Well, hopefully it won't last too long.
Quite so. Quite so. All right, so here's an open mic hero who I haven't seen for a long time. His name is Peter Lundorf. Peter came about a few years ago, and as I remember, he drove quite a distance. I think he came down from Northampton area. And great musician, singer, and anxious to see what he's got for. What I know is it's called Marriage of Convenience. This is Peter Lundorf from Club Helsinki Open Mic, everybody. I remember.
Well, Billy worked on Main Street at the little store. He just bought a little truck. It was a 4x4. Monday on his day off, he was driving down the street. He was getting hungry for something good to eat. For lunch he bought a Slurpee, he bought a Hostess pie. And then he saw her working there, was love at first sight. Heather was a pretty girl, she was tall and she was slim. He smiled at her, she smiled at him, he smiled right back again. It's a marriage of convenience, it's a marriage made in heaven. Billy works at the Cumberland Farms and Heather at the 7-Eleven. That's a chorus if you want to sing. Well, Billy bought a Hostess pie almost every day. 4 or 5 weeks later, he asked her on a date. They said they might get married, they never reached him out with a frozen burrito and a sack of hot dog buns. He's lying right then and there, they'd never be apart. They had their wedding party in the 7-Eleven parking lot. All their guests had Slurpees, we all had Hostess pies. And one and all, we offer this toast to the groom and his new bride. It's a marriage of convenience. It's a marriage made in heaven. Billy works at the Cumberland Farms and Heather at the 7-Eleven. Yeah. Heather had that burrito bronze that's hanging by the door. If you stop in to see them, tell them I said hi. And pick up a gallon of milk and a Hostess pie. And it's marriage of convenience. It's a marriage made in heaven. Billy works at the Cumberland Farms and Heather at the 7-Eleven. It's a marriage of convenience. It's a marriage made in heaven. Billy works at the Cumberland Farms and Heather at the 7-Eleven.
Thank you, Peter Lendorf, for getting that to us. Hope you're good up there in the North Country, wherever you are. So, just going to speculate a little bit about the interestingness of all this virtual connection. Of course, everybody's a great deal of musicians and artists in my life, all the way from Elton John and Willie Nelson, all the way down to people who live here in Hillsdale, are webcasting their music out on the Facebook, and it's just such an interesting phenomenon. And
it's interesting, but you know, we're unemployed basically, so we're hoping it will get back to the live shows so that we can pay our bills and see everybody in person.
Yeah, I'd like to mention on that subject, on the Club Helsinki Facebook page, we've posted a few letters on that subject of what we're all looking at together, what Helsinki's looking at, and like I said, what all of our friends and musicians are struggling with. And actually, there's some very helpful referrals and links on there as far as assistance for people. And then, of course, this new big $2 trillion thing just passed. I'm not, we're looking at that, but there should be opportunities and some relief coming. And what I was going to mention, that what Peter Lendorf just, that great sound reminded me a little bit of an old friend of mine from Marin County, Dan Hicks, the great Dan Hicks. And there was a great bunch of musicians back in the day, and they're still at it. Audie DeLone, Turtle Vandemar, who's now up in Portland. So Turtle's been doing some webcasting of that old time Americana fun music, and I've been sharing it out on the open mic pages. It's just interesting how people are getting reconnected in a weird way out there in virtual land, at least in the arts world. All right, enough of that. This is called Red Bird, and it's by, I believe it's Dan Christensen. Enjoy. Roll it, Randall.
goes as winter goes by. You hold on to your lover in the dark, breathing the air of hello and goodbye. There's truth up to you, there's blame, crying shame, and there's love taking off. What's left that still works? Try to make it work for you. There's a blue sky up above. It comes and goes as spring eases in. Your daddy used to hum that nameless tune, never seemed to end, never seemed to begin. There's a word, so you've heard. There's a tear drawing near. There's a smile drifting by. What's left that still works? Try to make it work for you. There's a yellow moon far away. It comes and goes, ebb and flow. This old town was always fair and square, but you packed your bags, it's time to go. There's a road winding slow, and there's just you traveling through. There's a past that won't last. What's left that still works? Try to make it work for you. There's a red bird in the yard. It comes and goes as winter goes by.
Very nice. And I don't, unfortunately, I don't have my info in front of me. Another detail we need to address. That was really nice. You know who?
Yeah.
You know,
I looked at the video earlier. It's someone who said they've always wanted to come to the open mic and they haven't made it. So
they made it.
let's see. I think this is it. Brian Dan Christensen.
That's right.
So we're glad we could experience his nice song virtually. And hopefully when we get back to the live open mic, he can make it.
The real world. Yeah. All right. So this is all very interesting. This next affair I got coming up, and I love this kind of stuff. So a lot of the open mic audience out there who come to the open mic know Big Gill. Gill is, we do stuff occasionally on open mic, which we call musical commingulation, which is different artists from open mic playing together, supporting each other, doing stuff. And some of them get passed around, you know, a lot. John Wooden certainly comes to mind. He gets passed around, like we say, like a cheap bottle of wine or something like that. John gets used a lot, and Big Gill gets used a lot. And Gill, he does some blues, does some great blues, does all sorts of music. And he's got that Golan Heights growl to his blues music that he does. You know, he's got that Israeli blues sound. It's a great musical accumulation in of itself. And
is the Israeli blues a thing that I don't know about?
No, it's not a thing.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm aware of. It might be a thing. I don't know. But Gill brings it all on. And anyway, Gill's great, and he plays a lot of music. He plays a lot of folks. He's got a place called Monkey Beats Studio. Monkey Beats Studio, and he does hip hop beats. The little recording studio setup he's got up there. And he's actually we're broadcasting, or we're being mixed, if you will, from a Monkey Beats studio up on Warren Street in Hudson, New York. So anyway, this is Big Gill's submission. It's a band called The Chosen Ones. Gill's in this band, and this was filmed, I believe, in Israel. The name of the song is Jerusalem, and it's quite something. So turn it up. Here comes Gill from Monkey Beats Studio and Club Helsinki Open Mic. All right, take it away.
Come on!
Bye.
Holy moly. Brother Gill, I saw you at the end there. Very nice. Very nice affair. That's Big Gill from Monkey Beach Studio, our pal Gill, the Israeli blues man, among other things. Like I said, the guy plays all sorts of stuff. Great. Great stuff. All right. So how you doing there, Ryder?
Good.
All right. Next one is Shawn Mensure. And I just checked that we don't have a lot of info on Shawn. Do you know Shawn Mensure, Ryder?
I think I saw the video earlier, but do I have any details? Let's see. I'll dig around and give you any information about Shawn after the video. And I know a lot of people were trying to submit their videos at the last minute, and if you didn't get it into Randall in time, the cutoff time is 5 o'clock because we need a little while to get everything ready for the show. So you just need to email Randall at Randym 700 at yahoo.com. But you got to get your video uploaded before, and then you send the video link to Randall before 5 o'clock.
Well, no, actually, it should be by noon on the day of the show.
Oh, it's by noon. Okay.
I think so.
So try and upload your videos by Sunday, and then send the link.
Exactly. And I have a feeling that we're going to end up with a lot of people, a lot of material, great local material, and we'll figure out how to make it all accessible over the Facebook pages. And if you don't get on the open mic webcast, but we'll still get you up and out there. I think that's cool. That seems to be workable.
Sounds good.
All right. This is Shawn Mensure, and his thing is called Comanche Moon.
That was actually Ed and Evan Conway performing Shawn Mensure's Comanche Moon.
Comanche Moon.
Comanche Moon.
Very nice. Thank you, folks. All right. So, like I said, please check out the Club Helsinki Facebook page for all sorts of local info. And Club Helsinki Open Mic has two Facebook pages, a group and a regular page. There's all sorts of info on there and videos, especially in the group. People upload videos and pictures, a lot of fun. All right, our next open mic hero, Louie D. Louie D is going to be joining us, yeah. And it's called The Sand in the Gears. Here you go.
And I spent the next 4 years at a punk show. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years on the front row. 'Cause if the world outside is going to shit, then you will find me in the center of the circle pit. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years at a punk show. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years getting wasted. Maybe if I drink enough whiskey shots I can face this. But if we're welcoming in World War III, then I'm waving goodbye to my sobriety. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years getting wasted. What do we do if he doesn't represent us? What do we do? I thought that we were winning the war against the homophobes and the racists. You can't be serious, man. We can't be this fucked. I'm sorry, old friends. I guess it's time to suck it up. Don't go giving up now. Here's what we do. We can't just spend the next 4 years in a safe space. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years getting outraged. So every single day let's find a brand new way to let the motherfuckers know that we can't be swept away. I'm gonna spend the next 4 years on the barricades. 'Cause a change is gonna come, and there's nothing to be done. Change is gonna come. The only thing to choose is to decide which way you're gonna jump. So don't give in to the hatred, don't give in to the fear. Pour yourselves a shot of anger to go with your beer. Let's be the sand in the gears for the next 4 years. Let's be the sand in their gears for the next 4 years. Let's be the sand in the gears for the next 4 years. Let's be the sand in their gears for the next 4 years.
Thanks, Louie.
Louie D. All right, so I think we're at the end of our list here, Ryder.
Oh, we are? Okay.
We are. We've done like 14 videos.
Amazing. That was really fun. Thanks everybody for sending your videos. Please send another one next week. If at some point we get too many videos to play, we're going to post the links to the extra videos on the Facebook page so that people during the week, whilst at home, isolating, wondering what to do, can watch them. I also want to acknowledge that there are a lot of people not at home working their butts off, like trying to make everything better. So we really appreciate those people who are out there working so hard.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wind this up. I have a little intro for this guy. old Helsinki associate. His name's David Minton. David has been our right from all the way back to Great Barrington, worked very closely with us on the web and growing with the internet as Club Helsinki group. And David's got a musical offering for us tonight. But he's been with us for over 20 years, and he works with Professor Louie in the Chromatics, among other people, and the record label Woodstock Records. He lived in a very special time in the late 50s, early 60s down in Greenwich Village during the folk thing, and the Greenwich Village and the Gaslight. And he is now a grandpa. And he's got a couple of wonderful sons. And he's a avid racer. And he's got this video racing setup in his apartment like you wouldn't believe. It's like climbing into a race car and you're on the video screen. It's totally cool. Anyway, this is a offering by David Minton to the open mic audience, and it's called The Wolves.
At my gate I'll always greet you. At my door you're welcome in. There can be no transgression as a means to an end. On the wind the wolves are howling, helping arms are closed in fear, helping hands are clenched in anger, broken hearts beyond repair. Everything's so great, can't get better, makes me wanna cry. Hollow and howling in the moon tonight. There she stands so tall and mighty, with her keen and watchful eye, heart of a mother holding out her guiding light. It's a hard road to travel, solid rock from end to end. Sun that rises on her brow, sets on the grave, stands. Everything's so great, can't get better, makes me wanna cry. Howl and howl. She stands so tall and mighty, her gaze facing the east. At her back our doors are closing as we grin and bare our teeth. The wind, the wolves are howling, she cries they're drawing near. Turn around, but don't, all the wolves are here. Everything's so great, can't get better, makes me wanna cry. I'll go out howling the moon tonight.
Thank you, David Minton, for that. Yeah, onward and upward. We'll all see where we're at next week. It's very hard to say. We're going to keep plugging away at this. I think it's a safe bet to say that we'll do this next week.
Yeah.
And stay safe, everybody out there, and be good to your neighbors. And I guess that's about it. Is there anything you want to say, Ryder?
No, thanks everybody so much for sending in your videos. We can't wait to see more next week, and take care.
Yeah, and Randall, why don't Randall and Gill show themselves from behind the red curtain there? They could. I don't know, Randall's skeptical. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Randall, we see from your nose up.
All right, so Randall, there we go, broadcasting from Monkey Beats studio. Where's Big Gill? There he is.
Hi, Gill.
There's our favorite wild man from the Golan, Big Gill, the blues monster. Monkey Beats, yeah, baby. That was quite a video, Gill. I really dug that, man. That was pretty cool. All right, so there you have it, everybody. This has been fun and weird and real and not real and all of the above. So there you have it. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next week. All right? All right, Ryder?
Yep, sounds good. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Miss you. Take care.
Helsinki Lagoon.